My name is Valentino Harris from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
What's going on? I'm Mike. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin as well.
Valentino, go ahead and give us your full name, and you're an IFBB pro. Tell us which class and what show you're getting ready for.
My name is Valentino Alexander Harris. I'm an IFBB pro. I won my pro card at the 2016 USA's in the Classic Physique B. I also won a 2015 middleweight at Junior Nationals, but they didn't offer a pro card. So my future is see how Classic go, but I'm intending to go to the 212 division after off season.
And what show are you getting ready for, bud?
Right now I'm getting ready for the Pittsburgh Pro. I sent the contract in. I also sent the contract in for the Chicago Pro.
Okay.
And New York Pro. They all in the holster.
Your plan is your dream. The idea is to do the Olympia this year.
Yes, I got 4 points towards the Olympia. It's the top 3 get qualified through points, or you could win a show.
How many points do you need?
Well, it's a point race. So I mean that's the ultimate goal. You know, is to compete in Olympia. If I don't make it this year, I'm just gonna take a good off season and just train. But I plan on making it.
Yeah.
But you know, because that's what I'm working towards, trying to make it happen.
You're saying it's been a long time since you've had a real off season.
Oh yeah, it has. 2013.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Okay,
Yeah.
so your training partner, Dave, go ahead and tell us what you trained, what movements you did, and what you like about each movement.
Oh, me? Well, we started off with press, with the strength press. It was a hammer press. We did. We usually stick to the 15s and 20s of reps. And the reason why we like that is because we can stabilize the muscle and really focus on what we're working on for the chest. And then we move on to a back and kind of keep a push-pull and balance it all out and get that full body pump. And whatever else you got left with your other workout.
Oh yeah. Today we did was a push-pull day. Like we try to either we would go from back to chest or chest to back, or we'd do a couple chest to fatigue the chest, and then we'd go back to back. You know, just trying to.
Pushing like as a bench press or like a back when you're pulling.
Yeah. We would like today we did mostly thicknesses, and we did some flies too, for cuts. You know, and we just ran towards it. You know.
And what other movements do you do, bud? What other movements do you do?
Well, usually we do first we start off with the heavy movements, mostly through dumbbells, and then as we get tired or start to fatigue towards the end of the workout, we'll start doing machines, you know, and that's for working on detail.
I got you. Want me to get you on the doubles?
Yeah.
All right. Seven. Good work.
He hits cardio a lot more than I do. I just got into that 1,000 calorie club on the stair stepper. So I mean that's tough. We just got to grind it out every day, day in and day out, and then we just keep on moving forward, I guess. And, just keep striving.
You're not getting ready for show.
No, I'm just doing it for the love of for the love of it. I remember when I met Valentino, the first question I asked him was, how strong do you have to be to work out? And the first thing he says to me, he goes, you don't worry about how big your bench is, it's how big your heart is. And from there on, I kind of grinded it in, day out, and that's how we kind of started, training together. And I've been feeding off him feeding off my energy, and we just keep on going after it.
Go hard with the cardio, and that's one thing that I think that a lot of people don't do is go hard on the cardio. I mean, my mindset is time spent and calories burned. So when I'm on the stair climber, I'm gonna spend my time burning calories. I'm not just gonna get on a stair climber just for it to say 60 minutes or 50 minutes. I'm gonna try to get the most out of that 50 and 60 minutes. So.
Now, would this be like your typical like push-pull day? Like, is this normally this long, or do you go a little longer, or your workout's pretty long normally?
Well, actually, we missing a couple people. You know, we missing my guy Tim. He's an inspiration to us. You know, he's a little older than us, but he pushes. You know, and we missing Lee, our guy Lee. He real strong too. You know, so different days. You know, we switch off by twos. And we all go off each other's energy, you know what I'm saying? So a typical workout could be like 3 hours, but it's not. It's like, if you notice in the video, we don't talk a lot in it. You know, that's where we at, and then we doing that next. Okay, let's get it, you know, and then we just go at it until we both or all of us tired. Growing up, you know what I'm saying? I had a football coach, and then there was Robert Webb. He instilled hard work in us, and I went to a school where. And I played sports. Well, if you lose as a team, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't really like losing as a team, because if I can cuss or no? Okay, if I'm busting my ass all off season, and the offensive line or whatever don't bust their ass, and then we lose, we all share that loss. So I start getting towards just working out more. You know what I'm saying? Just mentally challenge myself every day. You know what I'm saying? Like. That's how I got to a 500-pound bench press, and you know, I won my pro powerlifting card, but it wasn't as how could I say, you didn't have to. You didn't take that much discipline, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm naturally like strong. So if I fall in the weight class and I bench weight, then I win. But bodybuilding is 24/7. You know, if you cheat yourself by walking into the kitchen at the end of the night, you're gonna see that on stage. You know what I'm saying? So I started getting towards this because I could depend on myself to put in the work I need to succeed, you know?
Well, so you won your pro card in powerlifting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's because, I mean, a lot of people don't. But that's why, like, if you like look at like a lot of my form and squats and stuff, it's like it's more strict, because if you like on the bench press, if your chest come up, your foot move or anything, they don't give you the lift. You know what I'm saying? And then I started getting paid for powerlifting, but you have to travel so much, and it's not really, it's worth it if you love it, but it's not, discipline wasn't there as far as bodybuilding.
What were your biggest lifts?
Well, when I started, I benched 225. I'm sorry, for 225 I could do that for sets of 30. You know what I'm saying? I got to 315 for sets of 20 on the bench, and then I benched 500 with no lift off raw. All my lifts are unequipped. They either call it equipped or unequipped. Those are all unequipped. Now I can squat over 600. I squat 315, but I could do sets of 25 consecutively in the hole, because that's how I was trained to do it through powerlifting, you know? Yeah. I weighed in at I was in the 198-pound class.
198.
Yeah, and I think I got the record. I got a lot of records now for coefficients. You know, like I know they were kind of as a strict curl, and in 198, I think I curled 215. But a lot of people, it don't sound a lot, but when you curl more than your body weight, you know what I'm saying? It goes by.
Like a curl, like an arm curl?
Yeah, like a curl, strict curl without moving.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So at 198, 215, you know, 17 pounds over my body weight.
Yeah. And so that's not something you work towards. I remember the first time I met you, though, you were using crazy weight.
Yeah.
Like at Animal House Gym doing 450 for reps.
Yeah. But I toned that down a little bit because now I'm shaping the muscle more.
Yeah,
you know.
Don't want to hurt anything.
Well, I mean, it's just more, it's like for shaping the muscle. And if I could, because like the density is there, but if I could just take like a lighter weight and just shape it, you know, and make everything symmetrical.
a lot of people out there have a hard time with chest. You got a crazy chest.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just genetic with you or not, but what would you recommend to people who are trying to like put size and shape on their chest?
You know, I train my chest in 4 different areas. You know, inclines for upper chest. I do just flat for mass. But then I any like flies for striations. So I built the mass first through powerlifting, and the flies and all that. That's what helped define it. You know, weighted dips felt under chest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then just wide grip. You know, it's just different ways to hit the muscle.
Yeah. And just like hit different angles and stuff.
Well, you know, actually, I got it from powerlifting. You know, and I actually had to bring my delts up to match my chest more because my chest was overpowering my delts. So yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you did a good job. It looks pretty symmetrical now.
Thank you.
And it looks like you're not that they were weaker, but it looks like your arm came up a lot more since the last time I saw you.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Are you training that a lot or trying to?
You ask Mike, we just go at it. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, no, we train every muscle and we just go to fatigue. Like we just go. You know what I'm saying? And to me, like, I mean, I'm just gonna tell you how you know, I'm gonna tell you I met Mike. You know, we was working. You know, I always like talk to people, but it was a guy who wanted me to help him get ready for a competition. I was like, all right, cool, you know. And it wasn't Mike. It was but we all was working out together. And then like, so when we work out, the guy he kind of slowing down at 7. You know what I'm saying? 8, but the set at 10. You know, and then he'd just like kind of like give up on it. But then Mike, he'd fight for it. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd fight for the extra reps, and if he don't get the 10, he'll drop back down and do we call them extra credit. So if we doing 8, if we doing 10s, and he stop at 7 and take a break, he gonna do 5, 6 more for the break. So that's why I said, like, you know, the muscles will come over time, but if you got heart, then you're gonna be in it for a while. So he just showed a lot of heart, and then he called me on the times when it's close to my competition, like, come on, what we hitting? You know what I'm saying? Because when them carbs get low, you be wanting to go to sleep.
Oh man, we just like to thank all our, you know, training partners that we work out with. You know, we push each other day in, day out, and you know, that's all I got. So.
You know who I like to thank. Stacy and Kevin, you know what I'm saying, for helping me for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, like, how can I say it? Like, when I was getting like second, the worst thing, it wasn't the worst, but it taught me a lot. You know, after I got 5th at the Badger, I got second 3 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? Each time it was like, we're gonna work on this, we're gonna work on this, we're gonna work on this, and we're gonna go in and get it. So then when I won junior national, I was like, yes. You know what I'm saying? And actually when I won the Badger, I was like, yes. And I did M3, and then I won my class, but then I lost the overall. And then he was like, okay, it's just a warm up, you know what I'm saying? Because after I won the Badger, you know, I felt good, but it had more to go. Because then, you know, David Bay, he was like, this guy has pro potential. So I was like, all right. So okay, now I can't take off season. So then I had to go, and then so that won juniors. That didn't come with a pro card. So then I did North Americans. I got 4th, and then Miss Nationals, and then the next year, you know, we came up with an idea because I don't really like flying that much, but I got over that fear. And then I ended up doing juniors, ended up getting 3rd. I got to my guy Jordan, he got 2nd, another guy, and I'm like, all right, cool. So then, okay, now we gotta go to USA's, you know. And then so I got the judges' feedback. They said work on your posing. I did 3 poses that I wasn't supposed to do. I took those out, and I ended up winning my card at USA's. And then it was a good feeling. But then, so then I'm like, all right, now I want to keep going. So then I did my pro debut a couple months later. Got 2nd to the Terrence Ruffin. He ended up being a real cool dude. And then now, I jumped in the competition, and it was I got 10th. And I was like, oh, I never felt that feeling before. But honestly, it just instilled a fire in me, you know. So now after the 10th place, as soon as I got off the plane from California, my prep started again. My guy Mike and Lee was like, oh yeah, we know you're coming back with a fire, and we just been going ever since. So now I'm like 5 weeks out. That's all.
I also got to thank my folks, my parents back home. They always support me wherever I try to do, so I got to give them a shout out as well. So I appreciate them for always, you know, supporting me with whatever I do, especially props to Valentino, man. a guy like this, you know, crazy, man. He'll push you to your limits, you know. He'll always get that drive going, and, you know, you owe him a lot. So that's all I got to say. I appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah, thank you too, Jeffrey, for having us. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you. And you did like my first video, and it was, and yeah, we called that. We called all of this to happen back then, and I appreciate that because it was right before juniors.